Others do the same, each lost in their own private hells, each trying to hold on to some fragment of hope or purpose. In the upper levels of the hive, in the spires where the wealthy once lived in luxury, the situation is different but no less terrible. Here, the Tyranids have established what imperial observers would call digestion zones, areas where the process of biomass collection has begun in earnest. The Cason, beautiful gardens, those carefully maintained pockets of greenery that were a symbol of the nobility's status, have been transformed into nightmares. The plants have been infected by Tyranid spores and now grow with terrible speed, their roots digging deep into the hive's foundations, their leaves and fruits swollen with nutrients extracted from the rock itself. But these are no longer plants in any recognizable sense. They are hybrid organisms, part earth flora and part alien biology, and they exist only to be harvested and consumed. Ripper swarms have begun to appear in significant numbers. These are small, maggot-like creatures that exist for one purpose: to consume biomass and return it to the reclamation pools that have begun to form throughout the hive. They flow through the corridors like living carpets, devouring everything organic in their path, from bodies to food stores to the very rats and vermin that once infested the underhive. The Rippers are not intelligent, not individually, but they are directed by the hive mind, their movements coordinated with inhuman precision. They sweep through a district systematically, missing nothing, consuming everything, and once they have gorged themselves on biomass, once their bodies are bloated to the point of immobility, they crawl to the nearest reclamation pool and throw themselves in, adding their own substance to the nutrient-rich gruel that will eventually be pumped into the hive ships above. The reclamation pools are perhaps the most horrifying aspect of the Tyranid consumption process. They start as small puddles of caustic fluid, appearing in places where Tyranid organisms have vomited up pre-digested matter, but they grow quickly, fed by a constant stream of biomass both living and dead. You see one from a distance, peering through the smoked glass of an observation window in the evacuation zone. It is enormous, filling what was once a cargo bay with viscous purple-green liquid that steams and bubbles like acid. Things move in it, partially dissolved forms that might have been human or Tyranid or something else entirely. And at the edges of the pool, you can see Rippers crawling in, their mission complete, their bodies fuel for the greater hunger. From the center of the pool, a structure is beginning to grow. It is called a capillary tower, though you do not know this, a living pipeline that will eventually reach through the hive's structure all the way to the surface and beyond, connecting to the hive ships in orbit. The tower is still small, perhaps 10 meters tall, but it grows visibly, adding height with every hour that passes. The sight fills you with a deep, existential horror. This is what awaits your world. Not mere destruction, but consumption. Every living thing, every biological component, every molecule of organic matter will be broken down and absorbed. The Tyranids will strip the planet of its biosphere, its atmosphere, its oceans, leaving behind only a barren, rock devoid of anything that could support life. And you, if you cannot escape, will be part of that process. Your body will be consumed by Rippers or dissolved in a reclamation pool. Your biomass will be pumped into a hive ship and used to create new Tyranid organisms that will go on to consume other worlds. You will become part of the enemy, your very substance repurposed for the destruction of your own species.